Hey, it's another little Wayne bite, just a little taste of this and that. And you know, a lot of folks like crab. I like crab cakes, but I like shrimp so much more than I like crab, I decided to make my own version of shrimp cakes. And before we get started with that, just a reminder, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You'll find all kinds of great tips about food, restaurants, traveling, just all kinds of fun stuff. And be sure to click on the little button that says you get a notification every time a new video comes up. But anyway, here's how I make my shrimp cakes. Very, very simple process. You start off with a pound of fresh shrimp that you're going to chop into small pieces. Those in the bowl here. You're going to add to that 3/4 of a cup of Panko breadcrumbs. To that, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And then you're going to add in there 2 teaspoons of fresh parsley. You're going to mix all that together and basically just set that aside. Get all those elements together. Pretty basic so far, right? Now part 2, those are the dry ingredients. Part 2 are going to be the wet ingredients. We're going to start off with 1/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. Goes in my bowl here. To that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of Dijon Mustard. Going to go in there. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire Sauce. Get the mayonnaise on my finger. Add to that, we're going to do 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of fresh dill that's been chopped up, 1/2 teaspoon of Louisiana Hot Sauce. Goes in there. You can put a little bit more if you like it, a little spice. Going to put in 1 egg that's been whisked up a little bit, and then you're going to put in there 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. Love my citrus when I'm doing seafood things. Mix all that together. So far, pretty basic, right? Easy stuff. All right, once that's fully blended, you're going to take it and you're going to mix it in with your shrimp mixture. So I'm going to get all that in there, and you're going to mix these 2 ingredients together. Just take your time with it. And really, that's the whole recipe for the shrimp cakes. Now what I'm going to do is actually put this in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, then I'm going to form my shrimp cakes and then let that sit in the refrigerator for another 30 minutes before I actually cook them up. Now my shrimp mixture has been in the refrigerator for 30 minutes now, and by the way, I only made a half batch. The whole batch is actually 6 cakes, I'm only making 3 today. You're going to take it, and I have a little 3.5 inch ring mold here, and you can use your hands. Take about, divide it into equal portions, in this case 3 versus 6. You're going to take that, and you can actually use the ring mold or just use your hands, but I basically use the ring mold to help me sort of divide it into a nice little cake like that, perfectly shaped. I'll just slide the mold off, right there. So I do that 6 times, or 3 in my case today. So there are my little cakes. Pretty, aren't they? I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator now for another 30 minutes before I actually cook them up. Now that you have a little time, you want to make your sauce for your shrimp cakes as well. And here are the ingredients right here. I've got 1/3 of a cup of mayonnaise. I have 1 tablespoon of fresh capers. I love capers. I also have 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. I have the zest and juice of 1/2 a lemon. 1/2 teaspoon of fresh dill. 1/2 teaspoon of Louisiana hot sauce. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And that's your sauce. Pretty basic, right? Just like that. And that's ready for good. That's ready for your cakes. Hey, my crab cakes have been in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, but a little truth in advertising here. When I originally tried this recipe, I tried cooking them on the stovetop, and they didn't turn out very well. So I'm baking them this time. So I'm going to grab them out. I'm preheating my oven to 350 degrees, and let me grab the crab cakes. So here they are. They've been in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, and the reason you do that is you want the breadcrumbs and the eggs to sort of mix together and say, let's hold these pieces of shrimp together while we cook. Okay, so this is going to go in the oven now for about 25 minutes. So here are my crab cakes right out of the oven. They're absolutely gorgeous, just nice and lightly golden brown. I'm going to plate these up for you so you get a really nice close look at them. Nice and delicate. There's 1, and there's 2. I'm going to add a little bit of my sauce on top. Gorgeous. Maybe some lemon wedges there. And a little bit of fresh dill. There you go. Absolutely gorgeous. This recipe is down below. Please check it out. Also, again, please subscribe to my channel. You'll find all kinds of great stuff there. And if you want to see more of my recipes away from YouTube, you can actually go to my website at waynesweekend.com. We'll see you next time.